Well, it is a seller's real estate market these days with a lot of buyers competing for the same property. So as a buyer, how do you set yourself apart? It's not a high-tech solution this time. In fact, you might want to brush up on your old-fashioned letter writing skills. Alaina James and her husband Michael have outgrown this starter home in Cameron Park. They bought a bigger one, finally, and are packing up, but it wasn't easy to get.
I'd say we looked at probably 30 homes. This market's so crazy. It's, you know, we found houses and they were gone before we even had a chance to even try to put an offer on them.
So when they found the house they wanted, aside from a great offer, they wrote a personal letter.
We just said, you know, we were looking for, we could totally see ourselves living there, what we would want to do in the holidays, having family over. Just try to make them know that we really appreciate their home and that we appreciate even their time of taking the time to think about accepting our offer.
They even included a picture.
We did, of my husband and I and our dog. Because especially with the dog sells it all, you know.
It takes a business transaction and gives it that personal touch.
Realtor Kristen Weckworth coached the Jameses on their note and said the best approach is to speak from the heart and be specific.
It might be that they love the huge magnolia tree in the front, or they love the big deck in the back and can see themselves entertaining. There's a large kitchen and they love the idea of having Thanksgiving at their home. So we really try to be as specific as we can about what they love about the house and how they're going to live in the house.
As for the Jameses, not only did the letter work, but the sellers liked them so much they gave Alaina and Michael more time when the sale of their own home fell through.
Don't worry about it. You know, you can have a little more time to get your house back into escrow, and luckily it only took another week or so and then we were back in. So, but it was very nice, and they did say that it helped, that they felt they kind of knew us, and so we're very grateful for that.
Right, so that's what it takes now. You really want to impress a seller. It's not just about the money anymore. So other tips on writing a good letter to a seller: you want to get personal. Tell them about yourself and your connection to the area, or how much you want to live in the neighborhood. Also, be sure to include a picture of your family and your pets. Offer a shorter contingency period. A lot of buyers need to sell their own house before they can buy another one, and the timing of all that is the contingency period. But if you can offer a shorter one, then the sellers don't have to keep their house off the market for you any longer than they have to, and it makes you a more attractive buyer. Find out the seller's needs with regards to timing on the sale, whether they might need to rent back from you for a while, and if you can't find a house for sale in a neighborhood that you really want to live in, maybe have your realtor write a letter to homeowners in the neighborhood there anyway, detailing what you're looking for, along with some personal facts about you. And you never know, somebody might decide that they are ready to sell, and you might just be the perfect buyer just for them. You can read more about how to write a great letter for buying a house online, gooddaysacramento.com. Click show info there at the top of the page. But I did notice in their letter, you guys, they're very specific about their choice of college sports teams.
Oh.
And although it was a Pac-12, and I know this is a big Oregon town around here, they mentioned Oregon in the letter. But like, what if you weren't an Oregon fan?
Yeah.
What if you elect another Pac-12 team?
Right.
So they took a chance on that one, but I guess it did pay off for them in the end.
Fantastic. That's so fascinating. My neighbors, they did the same thing.
Really?
Yeah, and it works, and they're the cutest family ever.
Nice.